The Fed's bipartisan infrastructure bill is slated to give New Mexico nearly $3 billion for roads and bridges in a 5-year span. But the latest report from a transportation group shows the state needs billions more to fix its vast network of roads. News 13's Marilyn Upchurch has details on some of the biggest projects still on the table.
The latest take in an annual survey from the nonprofit called TRIP shows New Mexico has a lot of work to do to fix thousands of miles of freeways and highways as traffic has finally gotten above pre-pandemic levels.
The New Mexico Department of Transportation provided a list of $5.6 billion of projects needed now to improve the condition of roads and bridges in the state, to make the system more reliable, and most critically, to make it safer. But unfortunately, at this point, the funds are not available.
The report says 5% of bridges in the state are in poor condition. Meanwhile, inflation has only raised the cost of construction. TRIP claims poor quality New Mexico roads causing traffic, crashes, and car repairs are costing drivers around $3.6 billion every year.
TRIP estimates that the average motorist in the Albuquerque area is spending an additional $3,002 annually in the cost of driving on rough roads.
Some of the biggest unfunded projects right now include the $250 million rebuild of the Gibson and Avenida Cesar Chavez I-25 exits and widening 22 miles of I-25 to 3 lanes between Bernalillo and La Bajada.
The latest data, which is from 2023, finds that 33% of major roadways in the state have pavements in poor condition.
Between 2019 and 2023, TRIP says more than 2,000 people were killed in crashes on New Mexico, the 12th highest rate in the nation. With the growth of freight traffic, TRIP says New Mexico needs to invest in its roads.
Certainly that's a positive sign of economic growth, but it's also a sign that the stress on the state's transportation system is only going to increase and will need to be addressed in the future.
Marilyn Upchurch, KRQE, News 13.
The report highlights the southwest New Mexico border region as needing the most road work in terms of a dollar figure. That includes a $300 million paving job on I-10 from Deming east to the state line. We've posted a link to TRIP's full report at alwaysonkrqe.com.